Minecraft has been around since 2009. That's over 1 decade. During this time, we've seen Minecraft rise to the top, then lose all its popularity, and then make an amazing comeback. We've seen Minecraft growing from a simple game into the most successful game in the world. We've seen how fans have supported each other, produced amazing content, and basically they've been the best gaming community in general. And during all this time, we've seen Mojang release some of the most amazing content. However, not all ideas are put into the game. No matter how much the community wanted them, these ideas just never got put into the final game. Even ideas that Notch himself wanted to implement have just been scrapped. But these ideas will never be forgotten. The community will remember. With that, I present to you the top 5 Minecraft mobs that were never released. Number 5. The Killer Bunny. A Java exclusive feature, the Killer Bunny was an extremely rare hostile mob that only a few players have ever seen. Pure white fur and blood red eyes, the Killer Bunny was aggressive towards the player, wolves, and foxes. If the Killer Bunny finds any player within a 16 block radius, it hops towards the player much faster than a normal rabbit. It moves in a style similar to that of a spider. Once it closes in, it jumps at the player, dealing 8 hearts of damage in normal difficulty. If it cannot find a player, the Killer Bunny actively seeks out and attacks any foxes or wolves as well, including tame wolves. These wolves in return attack the Killer Bunny, leading to a vicious fight. According to Marsh Davis, the former creative communications manager at Mojang, quote, "Once upon a build, the Killer Bunny was a natural and terrifying feature of Minecraft overworld. Identifiable with its red horizontal eyes, burning with hate, the Killer Bunny moves faster than any normal rabbit and will set upon the players and wolves, dealing an impressive amount of damage." I honestly don't know why Mojang removed this feature. It was a very rare mob and an interesting one at that. Personally, I thought it really added to the game, but the Killer Bunny rests in the code of Minecraft for now, waiting to be summoned using commands. Maybe in the future, Mojang will release it again. Number 4. The Illusioner. Let's face it, we're all a little obsessed with the quasi-lore of Minecraft. It's interesting, it's open-ended, and we can speculate about it for hours and come up with a different theory. But I think we can all agree that the villagers would be a central part of that lore. Now, we have the Vindicator and the Evoker, but Mojang still hasn't released the most powerful illager, the Illusioner. When I say powerful, I mean it. This guy starts off by putting a blindness spell on the player. Not only that, it uses an invisibility spell on itself. And if that wasn't enough, when the Illusioner is invisible, it creates 4 duplicates of itself and then attacks the player with a bow. Again, why Minecraft decided not to add this mob into the game, I'll never know. Right now, the mansion is good, but it could be so much better. And keeping an Illusioner or 2 in the mansion would definitely add to that challenge and make more people go out and explore and look for the mansion. But don't worry, the Illusioner still lives on in the code of the game, waiting to join his illager brethren. Of course, we can still summon the Illusioner using commands, but are you brave enough to take it on? Number 3. The Giant. The oldest mob on this list and arguably the strongest. The zombie giant has been around since the Minecraft InDev 0.31. Just so you understand, Minecraft was first available from May 2009 and InDev 0.31 is in between December 2009 and February 2010. So yeah, this veteran behemoth has been slumbering in the depths of Minecraft since the beginning. This one hurts the most because not only has Mojang teased this guy, but they've been actively working on it. You can see the history of Mojang giving this guy functionality and adding more features. In fact, in 1.14 Snapshot 18W50A, the giant got the zombie AI. There was even a baby giant variant. They could infect villagers, they got a hurt sound. It seemed like Mojang was going to release this in the game, and then, nothing. It was stripped of all functionality by Snapshot 19W03A. We still don't know why, but I guess Mojang couldn't balance the monster into the game. He is incredibly powerful. They're 12 blocks high with 50 hearts of health. Not only that, they deal a whopping 25 hearts of damage on normal difficulty, and an unbelievable 37.5 hearts of damage on hard difficulty. For reference, the Ender Dragon has 100 hearts of health and does a maximum damage of 7.5 hearts. So this Titan hits harder than the Ender Dragon herself. And not only that, he can chase the player and is almost as fast as the player himself. Honestly, this guy could be a boss for the overworld. But I guess Mojang thought this would make the overworld too dangerous. If you want, you can go back to snapshot 18W50A and try to fight this hidden boss using summoning commands. But I should warn you, you'll probably not survive that fight. Before I unveil the last two, if you guys could please like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. Maybe share the video with your friends and start theorizing about these mobs. Okay, now with that plugin out of the way, let's get back to the video. The next two aren't in the game, and they can't be summoned, and we don't know if they'll ever be added in the game, but it seems like they probably won't be. But they were going to be added at one point or the other, and they're the most interesting ones so far in my opinion. Number 2. The Red Dragon. We've all wanted to ride a dragon in Minecraft, right? This has been almost every player's fantasy since they saw the Ender Dragon. Minecraft modders have created so many mods where this became a reality. But what if I told you Notch himself wanted to have this feature in the vanilla game? Back in the day, before Notch's departure, he wanted to implement a red dragon that the players could possibly tame and even ride. Jeb, the lead developer of Minecraft, has apparently said that if this were to ever be implemented, the player would get the dragon from the one and only Dragon Egg. It's still uncertain if this idea has been scraped or if Mojang is planning to release it in the future. Currently, the Red Dragon suggestion on Minecraft feedback page is under review, so there's always hope. But imagine a pet dragon that you can ride and control. This was personally my fantasy from back in the day when I was a kid. Such a shame that it hasn't been added into the game yet, if you ask me. But no one's asking me. Now you're probably wondering, which mob can surpass a literal pet dragon? I mean, it's something we've all wanted. People play mods just to get a pet dragon. But there is one thing that the Minecraft community has wanted even more. A mob so famous that veteran Minecraft players can instantly recognize it. Back in the golden days, this mob had become the face of Minecraft itself. A creepy story that struck fear in the community. Number 1. Herobrine. Veteran players need no introduction to this guy. The hoax that had become so famous that the creators themselves started acknowledging him. Notch was flooded with questions about this guy when Brocraft faked his infamous video, leading everyone to believe that he existed. What made him stand out was the mystery, and of course the lore. The story goes that Herobrine was Notch's dead brother, who lived in the game's code and haunted the player's world. Notch has clarified that this is all false and Herobrine has never been in the game, and he doesn't even have a dead brother. However, back in the early days of Herobrine's popularity, Notch really liked the idea of Herobrine, saying in a tweet that it's not real, but it might be soon. Of course, this caused a wave of excitement in the community, but they badgered Notch too much, probably why he never implemented it. In October 2010, he said he did not plan on adding Herobrine in the game. And in 2012, Dinnerbone also said they had no plans to add Herobrine, and he'll probably never be added. Who knows, maybe if the community hadn't annoyed Notch so much, we might have had Herobrine in the game. Just imagine, a player like Mob, powerful enough to take on Steve himself. However, Herobrine is still very popular in the community. There have been hundreds of mods for Herobrine. In fact, Mojang used to add removed Herobrine in their update log each time, and when they didn't do that in 1.16, it restarted a huge discussion among conspiracy theorists in the community. Of course, Mojang did add removed Herobrine in 1.16.2, but the fact is, we'll probably never see Herobrine in the vanilla version of Minecraft, which is kind of a shame. In a way, I think Steve should have a endgame, you know? A final boss. Kind of like a Dark Steve. A player who was corrupted by the game and became a part of the game itself. But I guess that'll never happen. And there you have it, the top 5 unreleased Minecraft mobs. What did you guys think about this? Is there anything I missed? Should Mojang release some of these mobs? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. And thank you for watching.